Gentlemen, we have Unit 4, Lesson 4, which is writing expressions. Our target for today is I can write phrases as algebraic expressions. Okay. Word problems contain words or terms to tell which operation to use in order to solve the problem. An expression is a number sentence. It sometimes will include an equal sign. If it does, then that turns it from an expression to an equation. For instance, if I have 3 times a number plus 5 equals 4, okay, 3 times a number plus 5 equals 4, this part right here, the 3x plus 5, is my expression. The whole thing is my equation because it includes that equal sign. Okay. The unknown number in a word problem can be represented by a variable in an algebraic expression or equation. Remember, our variable is a letter or symbol that can represent any number. Okay. To write verbal phrases as algebraic expressions, follow the steps below. In the second step, defining the variable, choose a variable and decide what it represents. Okay. Here we have our 3 steps. Our first one is words. Okay. It describes a situation. Use only the most important words, and we'll go through that in just a second. 2 is defining a variable. So choosing what your unknown number is and assigning it a specific variable. 3 is expression. It's where you translate your verbal phrase into an algebraic expression. So, for example, this is a verbal expression. $8 more than Ryan earned. Okay. Our unknown is how much that Ryan earned. So I'm going to assign that a variable of R. So then we take a look and see what words are important. More than. So that means that we're going to have addition. And then we have $8 more than Ryan earned. So what I do is to write my expression, I have R plus 8. Okay, it's important to try and find those words. I have $10 less than the original price. I don't know what the original price is. That's my variable. I'm going to go P for that. The phrase is less than, which we know means subtraction, and $10. Now this one's a little bit trickier because it's less than. That means that my variable still comes first. P minus 10. P is the original price minus $10, so that's less than $10. This one, I have 4 times the number of gallons. I don't know how many gallons I have. I'm going to assign that G. And I know that it's 4. So it's 4 times G. Now you can write that in different ways. You can write it as 4 times G or just straight 4G. Okay. Now I want you to go ahead and pause the video, go through and try these 2 you try problems. There's actually a third on the top of the next page, so try that one as well. Okay. All right, so now I have 4 points fewer than the Bulls scored. Do you know how much the Bulls scored? So I'm going to go with B. It's 4 points less, so I know it's B minus 4. Not 4 minus B, but B minus 4. 12 times the number of feet. I know that I don't know what the number of feet is, but I know it's 12 times that. So it's 12 times F. I'm going to use F as my feet. On the top here, the total cost of a shirt and an $8 pair of socks. I don't know what the shirt costs, but I know the socks cost $8. And tells me it's included in there, so it's an addition. And so I have my total cost, which I'm going to say is going to be C. So I have C plus 8. Okay. Two-step expressions contain two different operations. These were one-step expressions. These are going to be two. Write the phrase 5 less than 3 times the number of points as an algebraic expression. Okay, so we don't know what the number of points is, so we're going to assign that a variable of p. We have two operations. We have 3 times and 5 less than. Okay, so I have my number of points p, and it's 3 times that minus 5. 5 less than 3 times the number of points. Go ahead and give that a try. Pause the video, go through A, B, and B part 2. The phrase $3 more than 4 times the cost of a pretzel. We don't know how much the pretzel costs, so we're going to go with P. We know that it's 4 times P, and we're adding 3 to it. Terry bought the magazine for $5 and 2 bottles of nail polish. We don't know how much the nail polish costs, so I'm going to do a variable of N. We know that it's 2 of them, so that's 2 times N. And the magazine for $5. So I have 2 times N plus 5. If the nail polish costs $3, I'm going to substitute my $3 in for N. So I'm going to rewrite my expression, 2N plus 5. And from there, I'm going to replace N with 3, because each nail polish bottle costs $3. So then with my orders of operations, I do 2 times 3 is 6, plus 5 equals 11. There you go. Make sure that you fill in your WSQ and that you have completed